Hello, Brian. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Megan. She sent your website over to me for analysis, and that's what this video is. I'm going to be showing you how you can use your existing website to get more customers online, and I'm analyzing how and why it's inside of your site. It has nothing to do with the aesthetics of it. You can keep the aesthetics intact, but we need to deal with what's inside of your website because it is underperforming. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of hints that you can implement right away. I'm going to show you, for instance, SPC Roofing. They are beating you online, and I am going to show you how you can turn the tables on them. So let's get started. Now, the first thing, you have to know that your site is beautiful. It has a bunch of custom photos. It's interactive. You know, things move around. As a customer, I would definitely want to show up here. It's an interesting site, and I see that it is relatively new, or at least updated recently, 2024. So that's great. These are actually quite small. I don't know if that's something you intended, but your Facebook and your Twitter are probably something that you could increase the size of a little bit. Now, I'm going to show you your competitor also, and that is SPC Roofing. They have a kind of similar website, and I don't know if you guys had the same web designer, but also 2024. So website by Pig, maybe PIC. I can't read it that well. Anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you my I have a subscription to this tool. It helps me analyze sites. It shows me the metrics of your site, how it's been performing over the last couple of months. Now, the next thing I do is a regular old Google search, in this case for Jacksonville, Florida roofer. And I'm down in mid-Florida, by the way. I'm down near Orlando. So I'm going to explain to you how Google works, because Google is responsible for 96% of the traffic on the internet, meaning they are responsible for 96% of the traffic to your site. So knowing how they work is only in your benefit, because if you don't know how something works, you can't take advantage of it. So I'm going to give you every opportunity to take advantage of Google and get better results as a result. Now, here is the first thing I'm going to show you, that up at the top of a Google search, there are sponsored folks, and that is means that they've paid to be there. And that's a fine strategy for some, not for others. It depends, and I can't really tell you what that is. But there is a lot of people it works well for, and a lot of folks that it doesn't. And I don't know the reasons for it, but it's certainly something that you could decide individually. Now, underneath the paid ones, we have what we in my business call the map pack, because they are attached to this map. Now, how they got here was they filled out a Google business profile. Now, that is the first thing that the Google algorithm is looking for. The Google algorithm was developed by Google to give its search customers the most relevant results that it could. And so it is looking for basically three things. This is the first. It wants you to fill out a Google business profile. It's going to ask you what year you started your business. It's going to ask you what your regular hours are on a daily basis. And it's going to ask you to prove that you own the website you're filling out the profile for. All easy things. And the nice thing about it, you're up near the top of a Google search. And there is money at the top. It is possible to be here in the map pack and also down here in what we call the organic search results. Now, they are organic in the sense that you don't have to do anything other than have a website to get in the search results. But where you are placed in the search results is what we're talking about. And there are two more things that the Google algorithm wants. One of them is content. Here's what I'm going to show you. This is them again over at SPC. Here is your site. I'm going to copy and paste all of the words from your site into this word counter here. You have 512 words. Let's do the same for SPC. copy and paste into this other word counter, they have 1,566 words. So where algorithms are concerned, more is better. That means that you have about 1,000 words to catch up on, more than 1,000. And the interesting thing is that Google has determined that 1,500 words is the minimum amount of words that you could have that would educate their search clients on whatever it was that they typed into that box. And it doesn't matter to Google whether you're, in academia and teaching oceanography or whether you are a roofer in Jacksonville, Florida. Google wants the same from all of the web pages that it sends their search customers to. They want them to be educated about whatever it was that they typed into that slot. Now, all words are not the same at Google. That's something to keep in mind. Here are your keywords. Those are the words we're talking about. Keywords are actually more little phrases, if you will, and they come from a variety of sources. They come from you and your competitors' websites. They come from Google searches, and they come from the communities that you do business in. So you have 73 and your competitor has 322. So there's a little bit of catch up to do there too. I'm going to show you what they have. And mind you, these are little phrases. It's not just like one word. It's not like a hashtag. Jacksonville roofing contractor, Jacksonville, Florida. You and I know that these mean the same thing. The Google algorithm does not. It does not know our language. It does not know singular and plural. It does not know that contractor and contractors are the same, company and companies. It doesn't know singular and plural. It doesn't know that there is a similarity between roof, roofer, and roofing. It does not know any of those things. So it just looks for what it looks for in the order it was told to look for them. Estate gray shingles on house. Now, that is something that is completely part of your industry because I have never put those 5 words together in a sentence in my life. Roof vents in Florida. What else? Roof replacement, Jacksonville. What else? Roofing contractors, Jacksonville. See, it's sort of the same stuff. Owens Corning, architectural shingle colors. Now, this is one that they lost. I don't know if they don't use Owens Corning products anymore. Maybe they switched to GAF. I have no idea. But they used to have this on their website, an answer to that, and now they have lost it. So, an opportunity for you if you use Owens Corning or if you use GAF or whatever. Now, the next thing I need to show you is backlinks. Backlinks is where your site appears on somebody else's site, and that means that there is a link back to your site. So, for instance, it would be, say, Yelp or theyellowpages.com. If you have filled out a profile at either of those and put your URL in there, there will be a link back to your site. Now, you have 45 backlinks with 14 referring domains. The referring domains is what we're most interested in. 51 is what they have versus your 14. So once again, they have sort of won this little foot race that Google has created. And I'm going to show you what their referring domains are. Proven Expert, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, DexKnows, GTE.net. There's a bunch of them here that are in the 70s and above. But actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 in 70 or above. And I can tell you another 15 or 20 that are rated in 90. The reason this is important is this is called the domain rating, the DR. And the domain rating is the strength of a URL's or a site's backlink profile, meaning your site with your 14 domains has a domain rating of 6. And they have a domain rating of 91. This is a scale out of 100, 0 to 100. So that means that these folks have a lot of other sites that refer to them. Same with yellowpages.com. And it's not hard to go and get on these sites. Often it's just a question of filling out a profile. Now, that is something that you could do. Certainly, it is dull as watching a box of hair. But that's why I like the analysis part better, because that part is dull to me, and it's very time-consuming. So, I'll leave it up to you if you want to do that yourself. But Here's what it all comes down to. The backlinks and the keywords served to give you 14 visitors last month. That is up 10 from the month before. Now, that means that you have had less than one person every 2 days come and look at your website. And for them, it is 297 visitors. That's down 6. But they have a little room to spare. That means that they had more than 10 visitors every day of the week. Or a little less than 10, let's be honest. But here's the deal. The opportunity for this number to become a paying customer, you know, like somebody visits and says, oh, I'll give them a try, and then they become a paying customer, is 74 times greater than if you had 14 visits. And I don't know what the exact percentage is. Obviously, not all 297 of these are going to turn into a customer. That's not the way the internet works. You know that. I know that. But I will tell you that there is more opportunity for that to happen at 297 than 14. Now, here's the final thing I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, I'm going to scroll down to see a, oh, there we go. I'm going to scroll down and see where I can find All Pro, just because it's, you know, and I want you to keep in mind your own search habits. When you have Googled something, how far down do you go before you decide, you know what, I think I have scrolled far enough. I probably have what I need from here on up. I am not finding you yet. Maybe you went by and I just haven't seen it, but I'm pretty good at finding stuff like this. Well, would you have stopped scrolling yet if you had typed in roofer and you were looking for a roofer? Would you have continued to scroll this far down? That's my question to you. So, that being the case, let's get you further up the Google search and let's get you more traffic, get you more visitors who turn into paying customers. That's what this is all about. Now, I'm going to summarize Google Business Profile. That's right here. Do that. You want more and better keywords and more and better backlinks. And all three of those things are things that you can take and implement today if you want. You can take those things and run with it. But we can also help you make those changes. And that would be with the idea of getting you more customers, because we are the mechanics here in the internet world. Now, Meg is going to be following up with you to get some feedback about the ideas that I've discussed with you here. So I just want to thank you, Brian, so much for sticking with me, and have a great rest of your day.